Hi, it's Debbie here, and today I'm going to take you through some it's actual exercise rather than more tips on self-acceptance. And that's because in this week's issue, there are 3 or 4 tips already in there. So I wanted to take you through a little exercise called Learning to Rate Behaviour rather than the self. And as we describe in the issue, self-acceptance refers to the relationship you have with yourself. And it can be conceptualized as the acceptance of self despite your weaknesses and deficiencies, despite, the positives and negatives. So I'm going to take you through this exercise, and the aim of the exercise is to help you differentiate between rating yourself and rating behaviour with regards to past mistakes and regrettable actions. So let's just get it together for you. So we all make mistakes, and we all do things that we are not proud of from time to time. However, the way in which you evaluate your mistakes or regrettable actions can differ from time to time, from action to action, from mistake to mistake. While some people may see the such an action as proof of being flawed or unworthy or not enough as a human being, others may see them as inevitable occurrences that are merely a part of being human. So in this exercise, you'll explore 2 ways of evaluating mistakes or regrettable actions. So step 1 is to make a list of 5 or 10 things in your past that you are not proud of or that you wish you did differently. For example, you may have forgotten a close friend's birthday or said something unkind to someone, or became overly angry at some driver, or made a mistake, or treated someone unfairly. List each of these past regrets in the first column of a table. Okay, so sorry, I forgot to say how many tables there was, so just bear with me a second. There are 3 columns in the table, sorry, beg your pardon. So in the first column, 5 or 10 things from your past that you're not proud of, or that you regret, or mistakes that you made. Step 2, evaluate yourself as a person. So each of the actions that you've listed down in column 1, evaluate yourself as a person for making the mistake. What personal characteristics can explain the mistakes? So write down this global evaluation of yourself in the second column. All right, looking at your personal characteristics that potentially could explain why you made that mistake, or the purpose of that, how you made that mistake. Then step 3, which is now going to be the third column, is to evaluate the behaviour. So you've already valued the self, now you're going to evaluate the behaviour around that. And it's about, in regards to actually the mistake that's been made. So what actions or behaviours could explain this mistake? So list them down alongside each of the mistakes. So for example, the mistake was, or the regrettable action was, you forgot a friend's birthday. You evaluate yourself. So you might say, I'm a lousy friend, I'm careless, I'm forgetful, I'm useless, I'm hopeless. Okay. And then you evaluate the behavior. So by evaluating the behavior, it's forgetting the birthday was not very thoughtful of me. So that's evaluating the behavior rather than evaluating self. And then step 4, you're going to do a reflection. So ask yourself these couple of questions and the rest of the evaluation. So how was it to do the exercise? Do you feel differently about yourself when you consider your responses in the second column versus the third column? If so, how do you feel differently about yourself? Which responses, either in the second or third column, are more motivating in terms of improving yourself to do better next time? And then finally, going forward, will you aim to evaluate yourself or your behaviour with regards to mistakes or regrettable behaviour? And if you will, why will you? So that's just a small exercise to show you really that sometimes you berate yourself or put yourself down when it's a behavioral thing rather than you yourself. And it's a way of accepting your traits, your behaviors, and then being able to look at those behaviors and ask yourself how you can change those behaviors so that you're so much more aware and self-accepting of the negative behaviors to then turn them into positive behaviors so that you behave differently in the future. Any questions about that, please reply to the Acts of the Heart issue for this week. And please, let me know how you found the exercise. I will be really interested in how that went for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And I will catch up with you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye for now.